against the clock. Here he comes. Oh, flash out from Ignar, but it's Hansama they find the damage onto. He's got flash, instantly uses it, repel, up and out, and there is first blood.
And this is the early lead that Fnatic needed to get themselves down. Reckless forced to back away from the tower. There's a bit of trading happening up top.
Bold hook shot, and the Gnar ultimate is dodged out. Soaz with the Hextech ultimatum, but he's still going to have to tangle, and in comes the Galio, flashed away. Alfari still has his. Looks like that's another hook shot coming out.
Keep everyone else out, and then there's no damage left for Misfits, so they're always going to win out in the end. As Soaz getting very low.
Oh, it's the bait. He hops in to the cocoon, but it's the double bait as Maxlor comes in, throws the party barrel. That's a repel up, but there is nowhere for Broxa to go. And the Spider is going to get squished. Here comes Power of Evil to finish off Soaz, the Winds of War.
Semi-final that they have had from their regular season.
However, see if they can turn things in their favor back around. Ignar caught out trying to get a few wards down, and
Jez is Broxa, then maybe he could have flashed away. Unfortunately, he couldn't land it fast enough. Now here's Maxlor.
Oh boy, Soaz runs right into him, and the Blast Cone already used. Hextech ultimatum's down, but there's two inside. The taunt lands, the barrel knocks him back. Soaz, one more tack sweep to wave goodbye. Or another skirmish, actually, as Alfari with the Meganar still stacking is going to force Soaz away. You see Maxlor there. He goes in for a dash and flash, and that's the Hextech ultimatum. Ignar follows all the way through. Exhaust spent, everything burned. The barrel knocks him back in. He is going nowhere, trying to get back to that base, but Maxlor says not today. You can see they want to hit the go button here, but Misfits, they've hit the brakes. Got the TP out. Let's see if they can take the fight. Barrel, they've isolated Caps with Jez's, and the barrel knocks them back. But look at the damage from the Scout of the Week. The quickness comes on. Jez's can't quite find a target until the end. As Caps finishes off Maxlor. PoE forced to flash away. A Featherstorm comes out, but Soaz dodges the damage as he takes down Ignar, and everything is falling apart for the Misfits. This is the fight they needed, but Alfari tried to salvage it, but no! A double kill for Reckless, and it's Barentide.
And multiple damage threats that are still in that early to mid-game portion. A lot of wave clear still coming out.
Power of Evil wants to force out on this engage, but Jez's was on the back line. Let's see if they can keep it going. Power of Evil tanking through the rest, but Caps, he's coming in to see if he can get a deletion off. Instant exhaust is on. Power of Evil is going to get popped down. Reckless, they just have more damage, and it's shining through. Jez is on the front. Alfari and Mega trying to push him back, but Soaz pins him against the wall.
And it's everything going the way of Fnatic and Pyra. I feel like we're going to a Game 4.
Absolutely. I don't think there is any doubt in anyone's mind here right now. The death timers may not be that long, but Fnatic are inside the base, and they're going to be able to finish this job onto Ignar. Caps with his third of the game. Soaz just stopping Maxlor from the back, and it looks like they actually will hang on for a little while. As Fnatic want to make this cleaner, it's going to be a Baron attempt by them if they can take down Maxlor pretty easily. Should be able to do. And Soaz realizes he's got plenty of shields left in the tank to make it happen. Max goes down, and
they're gonna reaffirm their control over this game. Starts the possibility of a reverse perfectly, but in combination with the Elise, they've certainly found a lot of success with it.
Yes, indeed. The fights just keep on going, but it's starting to look like more of a slaughter. However, can Misfits find a pick onto Jez's? Soaz unsure if he can really do a whole lot here. He allows him to battle dance away, but Misfits, they will not be chased back. Jez's, he is going to fall. It's Alfari that gets the quick pickup, and now a Dark Binding is going to land. The hookshot not going to take him where he wants to go. It's Soaz who's going down. Shut down by Hansama, but meanwhile, Caps is on the base.
Have that across the aisle to Reckless, level 17. Infinity Edge, Rapid Fire Cannon done on top of his already core builds. That is a lot of damage.
Soaz once again, though, stepping really far forward. However, Dark Binding doesn't land this time around. Soaz might be caught out as Power of Evil tanks up the rest of Fnatic, and he's going down before he can make a hero's entrance. He makes a dead man's exit. Meanwhile, Caps still on this base. Misfits being run around this game as a tower gonna be saved here, but it's down in the bottom where they should have kept their eyes. Broxa, Jez's Reckless just playing with their food here, and it has been a rough series for Fnatic, but they finally get some revenge. The quickness goes in, lands on to 2. Redemption, but doesn't look like it's very redeeming here for the Misfits as they are trying desperately to hang on to their base, but with Super Minions, Baron empowered, and a Fnatic bearing down on them. There is nothing you can do. Down they go, and Fnatic stay alive to force Game 4.
Sighs of relief on the Fnatic squad. They will not be clean swept in this semi-final. Misfits, they lose their first game of the playoffs. And we do see Misfits being challenged a little bit more. Fnatic, they go for a slightly risky draft. But it was really the big mistake from Misfits that allowed Fnatic to come back. They tried to force that Baron play. Fnatic turned the fight around so beautifully in their favor. They punished the overstep Max Law. They burst down some on the front line. And they very quickly transitioned that into a Baron and a clean snowball. Fnatic demonstrating...